I'm calmer, a greater acceptance of myself.
Truly a life transformation.
I had felt that I was no longer alone.
A blanket of blessings.
It's gentle, it's respectful. I am completing my calling.
Hello, my name is L.Y. Marlowe, and I want to take this time to just share with you my experience with GPC. And one of the reasons why I am being really thoughtful about what to share is because I truly have had a life transformation as a result and continue to have it. Just by way of a little bit of background, I came to GPC at a time when I was in peril. I was in crisis in my mind, in my body, in my spirit, from countless years of trauma brought on by a family history of domestic violence, and then re-traumatization by 12 plus years of the work I was trying to do and still continue to do through my organization, Saving Promise, to try to not only break the cycle in my family, but help other families as well. And one of the things that I have come to realize is this trauma that has been lodged from an epidemiology perspective in my own self and body, but also in the work that I'm doing. So when I came to one of my first retreats with GPC, not knowing what to expect, I left there feeling renewed. For the first time ever in my life, I had an experience that really helped me to understand not only the trauma that I was carrying, that ultimately, by the way, resulted in all kinds of life-threatening health issues, but also the transformation that I so desperately needed in every level of my life. And so what GPC has been to me has not only been a transformative experience through the retreats and counseling that I've gotten, but it has been a lifesaver. It really has been and continue to be. I've had 3 retreats so far, and without those retreats, I would not be able to sit here with this image that you're seeing on your screen right now. Trust me when I say you have to really look deeper in my soul. It's not the woman that you're seeing, it's the spirit that I'm beginning to get back because of GPC. So if there's anything I can leave you with today, it would be whether you're someone that needs this treatment, whether you're someone that provides this treatment, or whether you're someone that is just curious, there's something magical that happens when the spirit meets the human being and collide in the way that true transformation happens. And trust me when I say it's possible. Thank you for listening to my story.
Hello, my name is Nowak and I've been involved with Gestalt Pastoral Care, or GPC for short, for over 10 years. I've been being trained by them, and also helping to introduce other therapists um, to Gestalt Pastoral Care. I'm a licensed professional counselor. And first, I wanted to talk about the trainings themselves. They're wonderful in themselves, in that it's a small cohort of usually like 6 to 8 people, and going through this training that's on a journey together, not just learning, but also and getting effective change for themselves, because this is hands-on training, where we're practicing on each other, and so it's very intimate and special in that way, um, which is good and the best way to receive training. The GPC perspective um, sees God as constantly at work in ourselves and in the world, being great, bringing greater healing, greater integration, removing things that need to be removed, and bringing greater peace and shalom. And in that, as part of the training, you're also receiving a lot of a sense of God and spiritual intimacy that will enhance whatever your current faith practice is. And so with Gestalt, if God is always doing this and has created us in our bodies neurobiologically to always be reaching for homeostasis and healing, then we need to be aware of that. And Gestalt pastoral care teaches how to become more aware and come to our senses of what's happening within us, what's happening in our dreams, and how that's a nudge by God to bring about effective change, and moving us towards something bigger. It could be something that just happened the past week. It could be something that's been a lifetime of work, and you're getting further along in it. And GPC is so basic and grounded that if you're not a pure GPCer, and you know other modalities, it will enhance your work in those modalities, because the more we're in the moment of what's happening in us as therapists, what's happening in the client, then we could be coming alongside of something that is pertinent to their healing right then and there. Um, Also, through this whole process, I know that I'm a different person. I'm calmer, yeah, for the most part. I have my moments, of course, and just have a greater acceptance of myself and wherever the heck I'm at, and of other people, and just just seeing and expecting there to be something better for everybody that's looking for it, and seeking we will find it. Um, if if you want more information about Gestalt Pastoral Care, you could go to their website at gestaltpastoralcare.org. And Gestalt is spelled Gestalт. All right, take care.
Hi, my name is Naheed Mann, and I would like to share my first-hand experiences with Gestalt Pastoral Care, also known as GPC, with you. I first started GPC about 2 years ago through a women's center support group for domestic and sexual violence survivors. I was desperately looking for any community-based resources that could help me heal. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it in a group setting because I had never talked about my past traumas. I had a lot of questions also coming from a Muslim background and faith, if this was going to go against my beliefs. However, all of my my insecurities were put at rest when I first attended my GPC retreat. It was a group retreat, and my first experience was so profound that it helped me to navigate myself and also keep coming back to heal more and more every time. I felt that in a group setting, I had created a sisterhood. It was a safe environment to me to talk about my trauma and unravel all of the pain and the burden that I had been carrying of grief from the losses of relationships, from the loss of my mother, from the losses of being disrespected, coming from a Pakistani cultural background and never being heard. I also felt validated and for the very first time not judged by others or felt like I was judged. I felt equal. And in that process, I was able to understand and become more insightful about my pain and also develop a stronger relationship with Allah. It brought me closer to my faith spiritually and also helped me let go of a lot of the pain that I had been carrying due to the lack of me being able to forgive all my perpetrators or people that had hurt me. And through GPC, I learned that we all are human and we bleed the same. We carry similar burdens. I was able to validate others in my process and also just took along with me this pact that I had created of community moving forward. And so for the longest time I felt alone, and this was for the first time that I had felt that I was no longer alone, that there were women and men in my retreats that also would help me move forward in my journey of healing. And so today or tomorrow or whenever, I would like to invite you to experience GPC for yourself and also see how it can help you unravel the past trauma and deal with your pain and the burdens and the grief that you carry so you too can move forward and bring out the innate potential that you have and fully express that internal love we have for each other. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Julie Nutter, and I want to tell you a little bit about my thoughts on Gestalt Pastoral Care. When I was thinking of what a Gestalt Pastoral Care session means to me and what it feels like, I thought for a long time and finally came up with what it really feels like to me when the spirit is moving in the room. And it feels to me just like a blanket of blessings, a safe environment where there is a trustful bond among the people who are participating. And I have to say, it's the safest place I have ever experienced. That's what came to my mind first and to my heart when I was reflecting on the Gestalt Pastoral Care experience that I've had. The other thing I really like about GPC is that when we're in a GPC session, I personally feel it's exactly where the Holy One would want me to be. The emphasis in GPC on trusting each individual to know what they need and to trust that their healing process is coming from within and is a part of our journey gives me the reassurance that when we're in that room, we're exactly where we should be. The third thing about GPC that I really love is that Gestalt Pastoral Care emphasizes that the body doesn't lie. My body has been my friend for now 62 years. And even though, my mind can be taught how to not be truthful, my body doesn't have that same ability. And it's been my truthful friend for a long time. We were given our bodies by the Holy One, and I think the truth of that comes through in Gestalt Pastoral Care. I find that to be a huge piece of wisdom that runs throughout GPC. So those are the reasons why I love Gestalt Pastoral Care, the practice, the philosophy, and the grounding it has in our relationship with our holy ones. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Alexandra MacCracken, and I'm a Gestalt Pastoral Care Minister. I'm also an accredited ICF ACC level coach. And I wanted to share with you today what the impact of Gestalt Pastoral Care has been on my ministry. I'm a lay minister. I've been involved with lay ministry for about 25 years in various ways and various capacities. And I've always felt the call towards supporting and encouraging and helping others in their healing and growth. As a recovering alcoholic myself of 37 years, I've done tons of therapy and I've done yards of 12-step work. And when I encountered Gestalt Pastoral Care in 2007, it was honestly the most effective recovery work I had ever done. And I became convicted that even though professionally at that time I was a violinist, Baroque violinist, I became convicted that I needed to learn this healing art form and offer it to whosoever would. Part of the draw to me has been using these creative tools of Gestalt Pastoral Care to assist another in their breakthrough into their healing. Reverend Tilda Norberg, the founder of Gestalt Pastoral Care, often likened the process to midwifery, which I feels very true to me. So I am the commissioned Gestalt Pastoral Care Minister at my church. And as I said, I do a lot with the lay pastoral care there and some community outreach. GPC is an amalgam of Gestalt modalities, spiritual companioning, and contemplative prayer. And it is very effective. And I think the thing that I love about it the most is now that I've been trained and equipped with this very special toolbox, I can listen to someone and I can have these tools at my disposal. And it affords me the opportunity to be creative still, because each person is like a kaleidoscope of these different parts. And with the help of the Holy One, who always gets invited in by whatever name, there are inspirations and hunches of how to employ the Gestalt Pastoral Care, to listen, to care, to suggest doors that might open. A person can always say no. I love it. It's gentle, it's respectful, and I feel as if I am completing my calling to help others with this beautiful modality of Gestalt Pastoral Care. Hope you will go to our website, Gestalt Pastoral Care, find out more about us, what we do, how we do it. So in the meanwhile, thank you for your kind attention. And I want to say, God bless you all.